Knights of Auridon, we have finally returned to another episode of our Aurorian Knight series, right here in Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Indeed, the amber and blue of Auridon fly once more as we mark the beginning of the end. The endgame is nearly upon us, lads, as we make a final push against our mortal enemies, the Lustriums. They have made a mockery of our religion, of our faith. They mock the goddess Aurora, and they make a mockery of religion in general. It seems that they've made enemies of several states, as they, actually, who are they at war with? Let us find out right quick, lads. Yeah, the Qingguo and the Regeistans as our allies. That's beautiful. So we do have several enemies, or several, potential allies, coming to war against them as well. It looks like they are pushing against the Qingguo in the east, so we have to make a move to help assist them in retaking their lands. I do believe that the official endgame for us in this series will be to wipe out the last line of the Lustriums. Meanwhile, our capital islands over here, the Sirs, the Isles of Auridon, have remained untouched. No foreign troops has ever set foot upon Aurorian soil, and I think that's quite beautiful. Now, we should be able to wipe out the Lustriums without having any other, like, severely mortal enemies. That is unless, like, our western allies just suddenly decide to turn against us. The most devastating would obviously be the Lyselegians, if they decide to just hop on a ship and come over here and attack our islands. But who knows, lads? For now, our grand army of Auridon, yes, these Aurorian Knights, ride out with me against the forces of the Lustriums one last time. Now, there is an army amassing Eelswith over here, so let us give chase, lads. Yeah, we're gonna end up losing them. Sir Zephyr of the Wind is out doing shit. I think our best bet, actually, would be to let some of these smaller parties go and refill their units, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think we'll let Mirdan go, Aloe, and Sir Lorius. Yeah, Sir Edward the Bastion, he could go. Erida, Herbert, for sure. Yeah, and then we could call in some of these other lads. Harold the Anglo, he's got 75 men. I'll leave Sir Matthew of Antioch. He might be a little bit closer to Auridon, so I'll leave him over there in case he's, you know, defending our borders, our shores. Sir Hugh Grant and Sir Zephyr of the Wind. We'll replace everybody else. Yeah, and hopefully they can start to chase down some of these smaller parties. Squeegiona. Yes, he has less than 40%. Mirdan should be fine. Sir Edward, less than 40%. Ooh. The king of the Lustriums himself, lads. He's a bit faster than us, so we're gonna have to corner him somehow. I need somebody to stop him. Somebody stop him. Aw, you fools. Alright, we're gonna disengage and start to head north. Yes, we're gonna crash in on him on all sides. Get his ass. Very nice. Oh, that is amazing. 916 men, Knights of Auridon, crash down upon the king of the Lustriums. We attack. Alright, let's slow it down a bit. We do retain full control of our units in this battle. Yeah, it looks like they're going to send out their men. I want to send my horsemen just in a full charge, honestly.
Infantry! Soldiers! Charge!
Whoops, there we go. I was like, let me see if I can, That's crazy. I forgot that the War Horns mod was still installed. That's epic. Oh, it's amazing. Kill the Lustrium scum. Justice. Justice for Duke. Go on, kill the bastards. Where are you, Badween? Show yourself, you coward. Nice. Oh, it's a brutal, brutal clash. Like, they stood no chance against us.
Soldiers! Move!
I'm gonna tell my men to back it up real quick. Yeah, there goes the infantry. Crush the bastards, lads. Oh, they stood no chance. Can't even tell where Baldwin is, if I'm being honest. Like, ran out of mouse room all of a sudden. That was crazy. Sorry. Jeez, what a sweeping assault. That was crazy. Oh, nice. Victory, lads. Yeah, very cool. Oh, it feels grand to be back. Look at all these knights. Oh, it's insane. What a bunch of mad lads. Absolutely brutal numbers. Yeah, look at that. We've even got some of the Lustriums on our own side. That's crazy. A few of the troops have defected and now don the amber and blue of Auridon, of House Aurori. I love it. Oh, and it is beautiful. By divine justice, King Baldwin has died on the battlefield. Oh, devastating indeed. A monarch abdicates. With the election of a new monarch and their objective complete, the Voritus conspiracy of the Lustrium principalities has disbanded. That being said, yeah, the kingdom of the Lustriums now follow Sybil. Yeah, Prima Princess of the Lustriums. That is crazy. Her son is Wolfram. She is of the house Ab Potensis. That is interesting. Very interesting indeed, lads. It looks like the Ab Vitorus, which is the house of the Lustriums that Baldwin was a part of, holds just a few additional titles, honestly. Yeah, they hold a Cotesia Castle in the north, and then Erebulus Castle. So I think we're gonna make a move against this castle over here. We've killed the king and the former head of the Abvitorus, and now we're gonna make it even worse. We're gonna add insult to injury and go and take one of their last surviving strongholds. Because Cotesia is of the oh no, it's the Lustriums. Oh no, hold on, we gotta go defend our allies. Oh, they might have it. They have it. They didn't really need us, but I want to be there anyway. We'll send the troops and auto-resolve it out. Yeah, we lost 2 men. Not bad.
And you save our necks. Truly, you are the best of friends.
Of course I am. G. Yeah, Gong G. G is a gong of the Chingies? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. I do apologize. If y'all know better, let me know. How long have we been playing this this series and I don't know how to pronounce anything still? Ridiculous. Quick, fetch the royal translator. Nice. They have taken Danusica, which is good. They are taking La Mesa Castle as well. I don't really want to take any more of the Lustrium lands. Like, I don't want to spend the men to hold these people, if I'm being honest, or hold these lands. But in order to wipe out a nation or a culture, you have to take every single one of their territories and then essentially like hunt them down and kill them. A courier with a message offer for Duke from the De Forgia has arrived. Sophie of the De Forgia. Yeah, Prince Duke. She's also 18. You know, I think that seems like a decent matchup. Clan tier 4, wealth is average, clan strength is not that great. But you know, I accept. On the 10th day of winter in 1089, Sophie had married the lady, or the Sir Duke. Prince Duke. There we go. Now tell me that he stays as... Okay, good. Good. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. What I was worried about, is because I made this mistake before, is accepting a marriage offer, and then my son went and joined their clan and their kingdom. And I was like, what the fuck? How? I don't understand. But no, it's fine. Everything's fine. So Sir Aurorian has yet to be married, which is interesting. Victoria is my daughter. Malier also has not been married yet, but Duke has wed the Lady Sophie. So my youngest son actually got wed before my son and heir, which is amazing. I do kind of want Sir Aurorian to take over the throne. Like, I'm very excited. Obviously he will, because he's the son and heir. But what I mean is, I would love to be able to play as Sir Aurorian as the player character. I love how old Sir Alistor got. Like, his hair is starting to gray. He's got that salt and pepper in his beard. He's 50 years old. Obviously, we have not been playing this game for 50 years. Oh, no. It froze. Okay. We're good. I was like, don't scare me like that. There we go. Yeah, okay. Whew. Sorry, lads. Yeah, I have PTSD. For those of you who may be wondering, and I will address this now just because of that. Due to all the updates and all the mods and everything that we've been running, obviously, our World Conquest series is broken. There's nothing I can do to fix it. There's nothing I can do to try and save it. There were too many conflicting mods, and we had played too deep into the game to try and back save and like try again with different mods or whatever. So unfortunately, that series has died in its cradle. Unfreaking fortunately, it happens entirely too often on this channel. But I do get overly zealous and overly ambitious when it comes to utilizing mods and playthroughs. And honestly, it happens. It's just one of the things that happens. I do greatly appreciate all the love and support you guys gave that series. It was highly ambitious, and it was something I was very, very excited to try out. And unfortunately, it just didn't work out for me. So, as sad as I am, I do hope you guys continue to show your love and support for the channel. Even if we end up killing some of your favorite series, I do apologize for that. It is not intentional. If it is intentional, if there's ever a moment when I kill a series because I'm just not having fun, or it's boring, or I just don't like the direction it's going, I will tell you up front. Like, I'm not afraid of that. But when it comes to the mods, Dominius himself, I was very, very excited for that one. I was very happy with how it turned out. But because of all the mod conflicts, it broke the save file and it corrupted everything. I could not play it again. So I do apologize, but you know, when you see stuttering or stuff like that, it makes me nervous because of all the off-camera attempts I tried at, you know, fixing that playthrough and fixing the mods. But alas, it is what it is, lads. The will of the YouTube gods, I suppose. We're going to continue to hunt down the remnants of the Advitorus. Yeah, Ulderic is nearby. I was hoping he might, yeah, take refuge in the castle, you fool. Get there, yes. Nice. Imiltrude is also nearby with 66 people. But we are going to lay siege to the castle gates. I'm going to get my full... We'll get the ballista built up just because we already have one on hand. But then I'm going to get these fire onagers. That'll be fine. We're going to get just a full retinue of a regiment of siege weapons and everything. We're just going to lay siege to the castle. They smacked down my ballista pretty easily. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now this is how you can cheese the system. I don't know if y'all have seen me do this before or were ever curious about what I'm doing. But when you build up your fire or your siege machines, right? Like right as they're ready to go, so that they don't take damage, you can click on it again and move it to reserve. Now you see I have 3 of them already built. I just have to throw them out there. So what I'll do is I'll wait until they're all technically built up. Alright, hold on. Let me, because, the siege weapons, like defending weapons, will only fire upon attacking siege weapons. They won't, hit, like, your battering ram or your siege towers. There you go. But then around this point, I'll throw out all of them all at once. Bada bing. And now I have 4 catapults firing on them all at one time. It seems like a cheesy mess, or maybe it feels like cheating or whatever, but I think it's pretty badass. I think it's a pretty cool tactic. Yeah. We can wait. Who are the Moonfolk? Oh, that's cool as fuck. Nice. Yeah, once we're done with this, I want to try and reach out to this person. I know there are a bunch of different factions now. So I'm hoping we can add a few additional clans to our kingdom. For those of you who may remember, we do kind of follow like a House Grant, House Cadavar, like another noble house kind of government or hierarchy, like in Game of Thrones. But we did in fact add in an additional clan, the Steel Folk, who have opted to join us. They're actually they're Regeistens, so that's pretty cool. We do have the Von Rainbergs, but that's by special request. We also have House Highwind. Love these guys. Yeah. House Grant. Yeah, not bad. A Qingwo joined the house. That's interesting. Yeah, Elisa Legion. Beatrice, yeah, Elisa Legion. The Von Rainbergs, they have Heike, who's a Regeisten. House Highwind has Anne and Bernard. Steelfolk. Yeah, somebody named Violent is a member of House Bastis, which is pretty cool. Sir Edward the Bastion, they have Violent is literally just their name. I think that's pretty fucking cool. But anyway, yeah, it's a she. Her name is Violent. I don't know, man. I have no words. It's actually pretty cool. But yeah, so we have a few additional mods that help make like the dynamic clan systems you know, just a little more interesting. So more random clans will just start to rise up, even minor clans or like mercenary clans. And then each of these clans will also have a greater chance, like every 5 turns or so, to add an additional member to their party. The point of utilizing that is to try and help, you know, make the clan system feel a little more, I don't know, dynamic and real, like living, I suppose, like a living clan system. People will grow and they'll add more people to their clan, stuff like that. It makes it feel a lot less static, you know, especially now that we have the Death for All mod and the Perfect Executioner mod. So now NPCs will start to execute each other if they have rivalries or whatever between them, and additionally there's a greater chance for characters to die in battle, which is what we saw with the death of King Baojuin of the Lustriums. So anyway, I didn't mean to over explain all that again. I know we've been playing this for 21 episodes, but still, you know, for those of you who are new, who may be joining us, and maybe if I didn't explain myself better the first couple of times, but nonetheless, lads, here we are with the siege of Erebulus. Yeah, Erebulus. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I feel like Erebulus is pretty cool. Erebulus, Jesus, Erebulus Castle begins. Lead the assault. God damn it. We're gonna ready up, but I'm gonna pause this, and I'm actually, nah. I mean, I guess I'll lead the charge. It's fine. Yeah, I'll fight on as King Alistor himself. Charge forth, men of Auridon, knights of Auridon. Serve your goddess Aurora. Death to the faithless. Ooh. Could this be considered a mighty crusade of our own? I thought I had better crossbow skills than that, but maybe I'm just hitting them like right in the strongest part of their armor or something. I used to be able to like one-shot some of these people with my crossbow skills. Ooh. Fight with me now, lads. Fight with your king. Yeah, that's still pretty cool. I love that shit. We fight on for the glory of Auridon, for the glory of Aurora. March out with me now, lads. The Lustriums laugh at your goddess. They laugh at our people. They look upon our islands with a lustful zeal, and they will not have it. We shall deliver upon them doom and destruction, death of the highest order. Slay them all, lads. Not out of jealousy or vengeance, but out of love for your country, love for your goddess, and love for your people. Charge forth now, lads. Take these walls in the name of your king, in the name of your goddess. With me now, lads, and now with me, death to the Lustriums. Come on, cinematic combat mod. I want to see some more cool kill moves and shit. There we go. I'm on his backside, lads. Oof. Get out here. Splitting skulls, lads. There we go. Take these walls. Take this castle in the name of your goddess. Aha. Oh, hello, lads. There we go. There we go. Kick his ass down. Yep. Get him down. There we go. Oh, I swept the leg out from under that man. Oh, do it again, lads. Oh, oh. Oh, no. It locks me in. There we go. Oh, what the hell? That was crazy. Did y'all see that shit? Was that just me? That was diabolical. Alright, I want to find my son. Can I fight on as my son? Where did he go? I see Zephyr of the Wind. I see a few additional commanders and leaders here. But I don't know where my kid is, so. There we go. Fight on, Sir Orion. Avenge your father. Ooh, God. I think the one-handed and shield, like, kill moves and executions are probably the most satisfying to find. Kill the bastards. Climb these walls and find your king. I have found my father. Yeah, I found my father. Y'all come and defend your king. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're getting taken down by a archer fire. That's crazy. There we go. Slay that man. We gotta meet with the rest of the men. There we go. Oh, I see. They're sallying out. Yeah, make them pay for the mistake, lads. What the fuck? Yeah, look at that. They're trying to sally out.
Soldiers, kill them all!
Here they come. They push us back, lads. There we go. Kick. Damn, I was about to say, this guy's a bit of a warrior. Oh! Oh, that was crazy. Oh shit! Oh my god, that was holy shit! What the fuck is happening? Jesus! Yeah, he knocked my ass all the way off the wall. Go on, men of Auridon, take this damned castle in the name of your king. I'll go for the archers. There we go. There we go. Get him, lads. Oh, damn. Yeah, Prince Orion does not fuck around, dude. I love this kid. Holy cow. Oh, damn it. Olderic was another named character. That's right. We're going to fight on a sub block. We've made it into the full skirmish. Kill those Lustrium Knights. Kill the Crusader scum. Ooh. Oh, he is surrounded. Oh, sub block. Fights on. There we go. Use your axe, my man. Oh, off with his fucking head. That's crazy. There we go. Swarm the bastards. Ooh, damn. Kill the Lustrium scum. Yeah, look at all the heavy plate armor coming in here. God damn. Brutal. Yes, the amber and blue flies within the castle now, lads. Beautiful. Nice, we have corpse makers swarming in. That's amazing. Sir Block himself. Ah, amazing. So, because we are officially in the end game of this series, I don't want to take on any more companions. Yeah, at least for now. I think it'll be fine. Damn. So Sir Orion was felled. Yeah, took an arrow into the thigh. That's crazy. Now he's like laying out up here. Poor Orion. Sir Orion, the man himself. And then over here is where Alistor fell. Yeah. That's crazy. On two opposite sides of the castle, son and father fell upon the battlefield. Not dead, but wounded. Not bad. One of our companions, no. Guicard. Yeah, Gwitchard. Gwitchard. No, Gwitchard. Gwitchard the Bold, he died. I don't know why that was funny to me. I'm sorry. RIP to a fucking legend. It's alright. Yeah, we have 3.1 million gold. Making some pretty decent money. I do believe we need to manage, however, some of our... Erebulus is actually making a fat profit. That's not bad. Better than Duskwatch. That's for sure. Garrison wages. But I'm not too worried about it, honestly. Garrison at Erebulus Castle. What was the limit I gave everybody? Like 100? It's only for now. It is about to go to the vote. So, the next lord.
Hi? Sorry, I don't think I know you.
Ah, Vostrum. They are a Lustrium people. Interesting. As much as I want to take the fight to the Abvitoros to continue to spit on the line of Bauchuin, I don't think I'm going to go that far north. Yeah. We'll continue to push against the remnants of the Lustriums here in the east. But I don't want to take this random castle right in the middle of the Qingguo dynasty. So we'll leave them to their fate up there. Yeah, that'll be fine. Because I want to keep my lands pretty close together so that we can, well, I say that as if we're not already spread out. But we have, like, our main highly developed islands over here. This is, like, our capital, our de jure realm. And then this is what we have conquered in our wars against the Lustriums. Yeah. And the Kratorios Empire. Now, what eventually started happening, actually, was that a rebel faction rose up in Liberardis to face off against the Empire, and then we backed them in the war, and they maintained their independence for a time until the Kratorios came back. Or actually, the Lustriums came and smacked the fuck out of the Liberardis rebels, and then murdered them all. And so we came in, and we retook Liberardis, and we held it ever since. We actually raised up another castle here called Dawnstar. Dawn, because of our, aesthetic as the, of Aurora and Auridon and shit like that. But Star is spelled Taur because the leader of the Liberardis faction was named Storakios. And we became good friends when we helped him out against the Lustriums. So, a little bit of background lore for those of you who may be new and joining us. But anyway, we do have Damsrak Castle as well. There's 298 defenders still in Erebulus, so I think we'll move on with our forces. Actually, I think we need to backtrack to Vostrum. We have too many prisoners, and we have too much loot. But we're going to vote. Yeah, they want it to come to me, but I do not want Erebulus Castle. I would rather hand it off to Sir Matthew Antioch. I'll let it happen. Sir Cole the Corpse Maker has an entire island dedicated to him in in the mainland, so he'll be fine. But we can definitely hand off that castle to... Oh, did he already take another castle? Amicon. Yeah, I guess he did. Amicon, Legnano. Did we take these castles? I guess so. I guess we did. Shit. I had no idea. What the fuck? That's crazy. Oh, I do remember. Yeah, because we were campaigning north against the Kratorios, I think. Something like that. I don't remember. Shit. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Not important. Anyway, we're going to head to Vostrum, offload our prisoners and our loot, and then march back out to war against the forces of the Lustriums. Alrighty, lads, and now we march back out against the forces of the Lustriums. We take Damsrak Castle, and then we continue our conquest in the east. Okay. Lagatus. I don't know who that is, but alright. that's fine. Whatever, dude. But yeah, we shall paint these lands in the amber and blue of our goddess. Request entry into the castle. Imagine that. Besiege the castle. Yeah, and we shall do it again, lads. Do it again. Full retinue of finer onagers. And then our siege towers. Nice. It looks like whoever was trying to take La Mesa Castle has failed in their attempt. That is interesting. Unfortunate as it may be. So Auridon the Harbinger has created an army. Oh, gee. That's crazy. We just rescued him up north. Or, we didn't really rescue him. He kind of had it. Sig Trigger. Oh, that's awesome. Bell rights. Clan bell rights. Yeah, he joined the Lutriums. That's crazy. Sig Trigger, huh? Interesting. But yeah, Gong Ji is gonna go and try and take La Mesa Castle, whereas Kinsman may have failed. That's crazy. I think Sig Trigger was one of my favorite characters in The Last Kingdom, if I'm being honest. Sig Trigger and then Finnan, of course, for obvious reasons. God damn. We just brutalized their defenses. That's crazy. Jesus. Yeah, we just batter them. That's insane. Alright, take down that last catapult. There we go. Yeah, a midnight battle in the siege of Damsrak. That's pretty interesting. But upon this night, we shall march out once more, lads, and take another of the castles of the Lutriums. Alright. We ready up, lads, and we march out against the castle that's actually positioned pretty nicely on this hill. It's quite interesting. It's cool seeing all the fire catapults launch out, though. That's pretty interesting. Oh, very grateful to be here, lads. Very excited. Open fire on them, lads. Yeah, fire. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna hide King Alistor for a minute, and I want to take a look at this siege battle from the bird's eye view. I really do love seeing the just the absolute cinema of the fire arrows going back and forth. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's crazy. It's absolutely insane. It's a brutal fight. You've got some men backed up here, in the walls. That's pretty interesting. You've got some more reinforcements coming. Yeah, some more archer reinforcements. Yeah, you've got some men guarding the main gate, as well as some additional men over here to defend against the second tower point. Meanwhile, look at our camp. Yeah. Oh, several camps. Yeah, 2 camps over here. Yeah, not bad. Ah. That's crazy. Absolute cinema as the men start marching up the hill to take the gate. Have at them, boys. Make me proud for Auridon. Yeah, just fire in all directions. It's crazy. Arrows coming down from the castle. Arrows going up from the canyon as we trudge our way up this hill to take that main gate. That's insane. Yeah, the main force for the gate buster. I don't know why I called it that. Y'all know what it is, the battering ram. Jesus, what is wrong with me today? Oh my lord. Aurora, help me. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty interesting, lads. It is a really, really good position here. This would be really well defended if they had a proper force, honestly, but they're also getting shit on by like 1,000 men in heavy armor, so it's a little tough. Look at that. The first tower is about to hit the walls. Yeah, look at that. It looks like a big bulk of our heavy infantry are over here on this flank. Damn. That was a good hit. That was a pretty good hit. Alright, get on up there, lads. Yeah, I hate how they just kind of line up and they wait. Like, it's a little interesting. Like, there's 3 ladders there. Can we get a move on, please? Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting.
Troops!
Hold on, let me get out of the way. There we go.
Give them hell!
There you go, lads. There we go. Yeah, get up there, you bastards. Take that wall in the name of your king. Yeah, look at that. There's Orion right there in his painted helmet. Or maybe it's a shovel captain. I don't know. Either way. Yeah, there we go. The battering ram crashes against that main gate. Oh my goodness. Look at this man. Jesus. He's still trying to decide which weapon he wants to wield. That's crazy. He's having a hard time over here. Jeez Louise. Nice. The second tower. There we go. Where's the rest of their men? Just one dude. That's crazy. What the hell happened here? That is insane. I have no words. Nice. But the main gate has been breached. They're through. And the official skirmish begins as we push through that main gate. Get in there, lads. Yeah, they're going to start dropping rocks. They're going to open fire down upon them. But it will not be enough. Yeah, just the absolute swarm of heavy steel pushing against them. It's not enough. In better hands, this position, this castle, will be easily defended against any foe. But we must liberate these lands from the weakness of the Lustriums, lads. Ah, it's brutal. Somebody's got to get this mace, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do y'all see that? Holy shit. They just started beating down on this man. That was insane. That was such brutality. Oh my god. It was 2 of them, too. There we go. There we go. Get his ass, boys. Oh my god. Hit him so hard he did a flip. Jesus. Oh my god. Yeah, see, this is why we have to liberate these lands from the loot. Jesus, we're just crushing through them. Look at this man. God, he ragdolled so hard. Yeah, crush the bastards, boys. There we go. They're pushed in on 2 sides here. Or maybe. I think they... Yeah, here we go. We have men pouring in now on this side, so now they're getting pushed in. Yeah, they're stuck on this wall here. Oh, no. Come on, give him support. Oh, he fell. That's crazy. One of our Aurorian lords, but that's all right. We have reinforcements coming in, lads. Yeah, crush the bastards. Oh, it is brutal. Jesus. Oh, my. The absolute brutality. Who is left? Yeah, the infantry charge in. It looks like there's just 1 troop left in here. There we go. Yeah, nicely done. That was absolutely insane. The complete brutality of this battle here, especially right here in the front. Like, I don't know who they were beating down like that, but god damn, it was insane. If I find the clip while editing, I'll probably do a brief, like, recap. Or a brief, like, replay of it. Because that was insane to see. But yeah, all in all, I think this is a really good position to try and utilize against our enemies. like having them trudge up this hill, if we just lined the walls with absolute rows of crossbows and cross knights, like it would be really easy to defend this position, I think. But all in all, not a bad battle, to be sure. They currently have 197 defenders there, which is fine. But we are going to backtrack it once more to Vostrum. Especially now that Sir Eridar's army is pushing forward. He only has 193 men for now, but I am a-okay with that. So let us vote upon the owner of Damsrak Castle. I'm thinking if we give it to Antioch again, it should be fine. I'm not too worried about it. Because now he has 4 castles but no cities, so he's not really making any money for now, perhaps. Let's see, actually. We can find out. They're a clan tier 6, though. That's interesting. There we go. Let's look at our clans. There we go, the Steel Folk. Wealth is still poor. Yeah, they're pretty poor. Their clan strength is pretty high. Clan tier 6. They only have 2 members, Sir Matthew, Antioch himself, and then Renfried. That's not bad. Aloe von Rainburg has created an army. Prima Princess Sybil is proposing a peace treaty, is willing to pay war reparations in the amount of 1,362,900 dinars. She also pledges a daily tribute of 3,800. I decline because I need us to continue to push against these people. This is a crusade of crusades. We are wiping out the line of Balduin and his people. There is a brutality among the people of the Lustrums that I have not seen in any foe before. There is a hatred and malice in much of what they do and what they seek to accomplish, and yet they call themselves followers of God. Yeah, Sir Eridar needs reinforcements before he tries to take on whatever force is here. Aw, damn. Yeah, they're immediately on it. There we go. We're gonna jump in there. Yeah, 1,200 men versus the 900 Lustrums. This is going to be a very interesting battle, lads. Nice. Alright. We're gonna slow it down a bit. Yeah, get a bearing on our enemy's position. Of course they're gonna send their men in a full charge, because why wouldn't they, honestly? It looks like we have the hill. My cat just climbed straight in my lap. Hold on. Oh my god. Pico, please. Jesus. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's get our archers up here on this ridge, like so. Pull these men off this way, and then get our footmen over here at the base of the hill, like so. Nice. Yeah. The march of the Lustriums. Their last ride as they come after us. And they've got some men in reserves here. Yeah, some of their lords and their higher-ups, their bodyguards, stuff like that. That's interesting. They do have some of the Qingwo dynasty men. Nice. And amidst it all, King Alistor sits upon his mighty steed, awaiting the onslaught.
Troops, stand Infantry! Form a loose formation! Form a shield wall! Soldiers!
Nice.
Troop after me!
I'll get my cavalry to follow me.
Troops! Attack!
There we go. Full charge it, lads. Full charge. Hiya! Oh, that's crazy. I lanced the fuck out that man. Kill the Lustrium scum. Kill the bastards. Oh, that was a devastating charge. That crushed half their number, more than half their number. That's insane. Look at the bastards flee. The absolute shock morale. Yeah, I'm going for that, commanders. No hesitation.
Soldiers, move!
Alright, pull back, lads. Pull back. Yeah, look at that. Devastating charge.
Troop after me!
We're going to sustain some losses on the retreat. It always happens. But it's going to turn out all right, I think.
Troops! Move! Move!
Yeah, up here on this ridge, lads.
Soldiers! Soldiers, attack!
Alright, countercharge. Countercharge. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Troops, move!
Holy shit. Get that man. Oh yeah, get that last crusader. Somebody, anybody get that man. There you go. Uh-oh.
Troops! Charge!
Yeah, we're gonna push him into the trees. Ah, beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. A devastating charge against them.
Troops! Forward! Soldier forward! Move! Soldier forward! Move!
Yeah, I have 130 horsemen, which is pretty interesting. It's interesting to try and utilize them in a tactic that makes sense without just causing all kinds of chaos on the battlefield.
Forward!
There we go. Yeah, they have 24 horse archers left. Let them do their passing run, because I don't think they're going to get behind our shield wall, if I'm being honest.
Soldiers, kill them all!
Yeah, so I'm going to send my men to crush their horse archers, just while they're stuck over there.
Troops, move! Move!
Yeah, pull back. Yeah, chase them out of that little corner over there that they're hiding in. Rat bastards. Straight into the rocks. That's crazy. Nice. Yeah, it seems like my archers have run out of ammunition. At least some of them have.
Soldiers! Troops! Hold arrow! Soldier, fire at will!
Yeah.
Troops! Charge! Infantry! Charge! Troops! Move to enemy!
There we go. Yeah, call for the charge, lads. Full cavalry charge. Crush the bastards. Ah, it's devastating. We broke through their lines. It's chaos on the battlefield. Oh my god, my knights swarm their lines. Do not expose your backsides to their archer fire. I have my infantry immediately following up with a counter charge. Oh, it's chaos on the battlefield. Even when they countercharge against us with their cavalry, it's not enough. Their cav just drops like flies. they march out against their the rest of their archers. They do have reinforcements coming, but it will not be enough to save them, lads. Okay, hold on. That's kind of a lot.